Hi guys, my name is Jeff. We're here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. It's actually the south end, right over here to your right. This is the Marshwalk. This is kind of, if you're coming from the south end, this would be the beginning of it. Basically, I'm going to show you the Marshwalk here. It's about 10 minutes south of Myrtle Beach. That's it. It's an area, it's next to the water over here, and they call it the Marshwalk. This is wicked tuna. This place has actually been on TV a couple times. It's pretty large. I'm just going to swing by here for you. Actually, I'm just going to do a U-turn and go back out, sir. Okay. This is, you can get an idea here, all right? This is, I want to show you this particular one, though, because this is one of the biggest ones, wicked tuna. As you can imagine, you're on the Marshwalk. You're going to have seafood. You know, you're going to have some, hopefully fresh, really good seafood. And over here, it's obviously, if you're boating, would be the ideal. This is about the 5th day of bike week, so we got quite a few bikers here at the moment. And look at this biker bar at Wicked Tuna today. Is just popping, actually. It's only 1:30 right now. It's only 1:30 and it's doing real good here. That's the back side. It's not a bad view if you can see that all the way over there. The call house, that's the deck area. I'm going to take you over to that right now. This little tour is only going to take about 5 minutes. I'm just going to, real quick, I'm going to run you by everything, okay? This is the Marshwalk. It's that's what they call it, the Marshwalk. It's in Myrtle Beach. It's something you want to come see and do. You only want to come down here basically for dinner. That's all. You got to make up your mind. You got to pick one of the restaurants. Wicked Tuna, as you can guess, is going to be ungodly expensive. Another one on the list would be called Drunken Jacks. I'll show that to you in a minute. That's a big one. Pricey again, but I'm telling you the ones that are major. Now you can see there's lots of other ones here. You can choose any one you want. They're all pretty good, and I'm picky, so I'll tell you guys not to do stuff, but you'll be pretty safe going to just about any of these restaurants. They've all been here for a long time. This is Dog Saloon. Very, very popular place. Basically only burgers and stuff. But very popular. All the bikers are here today. This one is actually me and my wife's favorite. It's called Creek Rats. I'm going to zoom up on the sign here for you guys. You can see the sign right there. It's called Creek Rats. Let's tell you the reason why it's our favorite. It's the cheapest. I'm a little bit more efficient of a guy. I'm not super cheap, but I don't like to just piss away money. Creek Rats, you can come in here, you can have good food. But now it's not. This is not the come out to a fancy dinner food. This is only your pizza. It is burgers, fries, that kind of thing. But we get to enjoy the Marshwalk. Have excellent food. The food is fantastic. I really, and I'm picky. I'm a big foodie. And music. And you're right on. It's probably the cheapest. It's the best value on the Marshwalk is Creek Rats. Dog Saloon, extremely popular. That's where you want to go have your drinks and whatnot. It might just be a little bit more, and it's not as common to have music. Again, Creek Rats has music almost all the time, which is just awesome. You get to sit there and listen to a band or something on the deck. All of these are facing the Marshwalk. I'm going to show you that in a minute. Okay, we got lots of bikers down here today, so it's kind of a cool day to have you see it. Normally there wouldn't be bikers here. If you come down, it's not bike week. I am going to walk you down the Marshwalk. We're almost done now. This is only a strip. The Marshwalk is only a strip. Dave's Dockside, popular. All of these places are popular. They've all been consistent owners through the years. Bubba's Love Shack, another popular one. These are all popular. You can't go wrong down here. They're all, and again, I'm very picky, but these are all just family-owned businesses. They've been here for a long time. The ones in Myrtle Beach, you got to watch your ass. They're all a joke. This is Drunken Jacks, a very big deal. If you want to do the when in Rome, You want to go where everybody goes. You want to go where the locals go. You want to go the one that's the most popular. That's it right there. It's called Drunken Jacks. Okay, guys? Drunken Jacks. There you go. You're going to need reservations if you're coming in the summertime. Almost all of these places you're going to need reservations. But what you want to do, the way you want to go about the Marshwalk is you can only walk the Marshwalk for maybe a half hour to 40 minutes. That's it. There's not a lot to see or do here. All you do is you just park your car and you eat. And you can walk the boardwalk Marshwalk for about 30 minutes. That's it. You get back in your car and you leave. So the only reason to come down here is for dinner. I'm going to spin you back around here. So here we are again. Now I'm going to hop out now. And I'm going to show you the actual Marshwalk. Bovines over here, another popular. Wahoo's Fish House, another popular one. These are all a big deal here. Bovines over here, they got great pizza. It's a brick-fired pizza. All these places are going to be a bit pricey. All right, here we go, guys. I'm going to go ahead and hop out now, and we're going to go see. Take you with me real quick. It's only going to take 2 minutes. I'm going to give you the real fast tour here of the I'm going to give you the real fast tour here. Here we go. So basically this is actually the end of the row right here too. This is the end of it. I mean, that's it. I just literally took you. I mean, I think there's a max in the main section here where Drunken Jacks is. There's a max of maybe 10, 15 restaurants. Again, you can pick anyone you want, whichever one floats your boat, which looks the coolest. You'll probably need reservations. Drunken Jacks is a staple. Wicked Tuna is a staple, but they're all pretty popular. Dog Saloon is a huge one, and Creek Gratz is from my finding is probably the cheapest way to go. I mean, we're locals, so we want to come down as often as we can without pissing away a ton of money. If you're on vacation, obviously you can do Wicked Tuna. You can drop a couple $100 and it's not a big deal, but with us coming down every week, it is a big deal. Bovines, it's pricey too for pizza, but it is good pizza. It's got an interesting flavor. They do like wood or something like that right here, but that's it. It's 10 minutes south of Myrtle Beach. You just come over, and it's right here's the main road. You got bikers coming down right here. This is almost the last couple businesses right here. There is a popular place I want to tell you to stay away from. It's actually not good. If I can remember the name of it. It's when you first come in down here, but I forget the name of it, but I'll try to remember. But here we go. So as it starts here, this would Bovines would be about the beginning of the strip. There is maybe one or two restaurants, and this is the Marshwalk. Here we go. This should be the very beginning of it right here. Let's see here. Yeah, and that's it. This is the beginning of it right here. And as you can see, it's just like a little pier area. And all it does, it kind of walks around walking the marsh. So you got this little deck, and this little deck just kind of follows by all the restaurants. So what you're going to do, it's a beautiful view. If you can come a little earlier and enjoy the view, and then try to go into the evening, because it's the evening's wonderful too. Everybody comes down here in the evening, walking around, and the lights are on and everything. It's beautiful down here. You have music out here, live music playing all the time. It's just really, really nice in the evening. It's a beautiful thing. Just a nice little pleasant walk. It's not much for the kids, but it's a nice place to come eat. Definitely for couples and lovers and stuff like that. You can see, there's a little goat island over there too. I didn't take you guys over a little closer, but there's actually goats out on that island. I think that's actually what they call it or something like that too. It's like a goat island or something. But yeah, if you can come at maybe like 5 o'clock early enough to see the views a little bit, and then take it right into dinner, into the evening. Excuse me, guys. Sorry, coming through. See, and as you can see here, the seating. You might even want to take the walk on this deck first. That's what we did. The first couple times we came, we walked the deck and decide which one you want, because they all have, out the back door of them, they have these little menus right here that you can see what the place has to eat, which is just great. This is a beautiful summer day out here. You got a guy jet skiing right there. There's a Goat Island again. Whatever, I think they call it Goat Island, don't they?
Goat Island, yeah.
Is it? It's Goat.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. That's funny. Look at that one. He's got his feet right up on the pole. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. He's really working. He's working. He's freaking not too big yet. The young kid said he couldn't do it. He's like, I'll show you, little whippersnappers. Yeah, look, he's the oldest one there, too. He can still get up there.
You narrated my head for me.
Someone selling jewelry there. Bubba's Love Shack. We've been here a couple times. It's a cute little thing to do. It's again one of the ones that's a little more efficient, a little more cheaper pricing. Again, because we're locals, you know, we want to come down. We want to try to come down once a week. And Bubba's and Creek Rats are going to be the only way you're going to do that. Other than that, you're going to drop $100 or, you know, more just for me and my wife. Here's the menus, as I was just saying, on the back of the restaurants. See, Dave's Dockside is a very popular one. They're all popular, you know. That's funny to hear me say that, because I'm going to tell you everywhere in the whole city not to eat. And most of them in Myrtle Beach, I highly recommend to make sure you talk to a local, because, you know, you don't want to get screwed. I mean, a lot of these places close up after you guys leave. But believe it or not, on the Marshwalk, they're all family-owned businesses. They've all been here for a long time, since the 70s or whatever the case may be. And they all just, they're real solid businesses. They're the old school solid. As you can see, Wicked Tuna off in the distance over there. It's actually a lot closer than maybe the camera's showing, but it's right there. So that's the end of the line, as I just told you. So there it is. I mean, we just walked up here. Here's the back of the Creek Rats. Here's the Creek Rats menu right here. And again, it's just it's got fish baskets, and I'm not kidding when I tell you it is. Creek Rats is kind of a sneaky one, I think, because it seems more like it would be almost like a burger joint or something, which kind of fooled me. But the food is outstanding. I mean, everything. And again, I'm trying to express to you how picky I am. But there's music always playing, and the food is right, and it's just great if you want to do maybe lunch, or if you just want to do cheaper food, or you want to do snacks and just drink. That's the way to save money is Creek Rats. That's the best one. That's a fact, because I've done them all. Over there is where those bikers were. Over there is where the bikers were, right there in that building there at Wicked Tuna. The beautiful boat scene. Look at the scenery, though. The scenery, I don't know how well the camera obviously doesn't pick it up as well as, there's the Goat Island over there. This is the whole deck we just walked. There's the whole, there's the back of Creek Rats. I'm spinning you around here real slowly here. And right over here, all the music, Dead Dog Saloon. I told you, this is a big one. They got, lots of people know it because it had a fire and he rebuilds. We hear that a million times, but him rebuilding and him having the fire was the greatest thing that ever happened to him. It gave him a lot of publicity, tons of publicity. He still milks it. He still milks the fact that he had a fire. You got paddle boats out here, you got jet skis you can rent, but not that common. Usually people would do something like that over at the beach. But if you want to come over here a couple hours early and play around over here, I think that'd be pretty cool. It's not as common for people to do that. Like I said, usually people just come down, they have dinner, they walk on the Marshwalk for a little bit, and they leave. That's it. Okay, we're just about to the end here. I'm going to walk you down a little more. I'm going to run you back. You got a little bar out here. Everybody, beautiful day for me to bring you guys down here, though. Couldn't go wrong. Beautiful. Dead Dog Saloon. Bye, Aunt. What's up? There's jet boat rides. Get the man right there. We'll hook you up with a jet ski. The ones that we were just looking at right over here. Go for a ride in that boat or them jet skis. There's a Pirates Adventures over there. You can hire a boat and go out for the day and then come back and have dinner. Perfect. You know what? You can see the music up there. We'll ride down someday. You know what? This time I'm trying to pay a lot of attention to what you guys are looking at. You know, I'm trying to keep the camera a little more steady for you, and I'm paying attention to what the camera's looking at. And the first thing that comes to my mind is pictures don't do it justice, and you know, this video doesn't even do it justice. If you guys were here, standing here, you'd feel this. Just, I mean, obviously, I'm feeling a full 360. So, you know, it's a really good feeling. It's a beautiful day out. It's just really something else. And then this is back to the Wicked Tuna again. So Wicked Tuna right down to Bovines. Okay, guys? That's where the heart of it is. Now, you do have a couple restaurants that are before Bovines. You got about 4 or 5. And you have, and you even have a couple after, or vice versa if you're coming from the southern end. But this is the heart of it. This is where the walk is. This is where the actual Marshwalk is. So that's about it, guys. I'm going to run you back super duper fast here in 2 minutes. I'm just going to hike right back to my car. You can watch everything as I roll back here. You got a little Pirates adventure there. Again, you can take the boat ride out for the day. You can call them up. You can book a reservation, go out on the boat, and then come back, have your dinner, walk the Marshwalk, and be done. And it would be a nice, cute little day. Again, be prepared to drop a good dollar. You can see what these restaurants look like. Be prepared to drop a good dollar on dinner. I mean, obviously 2 people. But I mean, you could be easily at $100. Don't bother coming if you're probably tight on money. I mean, if you want to, if you're a real thrifty family like us, and you want to see it, go to Creek Rats and just try to keep it simple. Grab up maybe a pizza and some fries or something, and you could listen to music and walk around with the kids. That's all. But typically, it's usually just, you know, older people and people coming ready to drop some money, and drinkers. You know, people do come down to drink some brews. You know, you do got some good drinking going on right here. And that's it, guys. And I'm just hiking on back here. We're just there's the Goat Island again over there. The goats are all hanging out today. Usually you don't see them that clearly as we do today. You know, it's just a beautiful, clear day, you know. Everything really is about the weather, you know. If you could try to somehow time your vacation with weather, probably wouldn't be a bad idea, you know. I mean, I guess people never think about that, but boy, it sure does make a difference to come out here on a gorgeous, beautiful, sunny afternoon, or even a evening when the sun's going down would be nice, you know. The sun going down, a little boat ride. Look, these people right here have their boat out, I guess. It looks like it might be theirs or something, or maybe they're chartering it, you know. And they're just enjoying the afternoon, that's all. You know, beautiful thing here. But that's it. It's not a big deal, though. It's not that big of a place. I thought, like most people think, I think that it's a larger deal than it is. That the Marshwalk might be. It's very small. I mean, literally, you can blink and pass right by the Marshwalk. Like, you know, it's just a 5-minute ride through the Marshwalk restaurants, and that's all it is, just restaurants and a little deck pier or a little deck boardwalk type thing, and that's it. You know, so I think I gave you guys a gist. You have the idea, and I'm just heading back to the car. You guys can watch it out, or you can even tune out if you want. Whatever floats your boat. We're here at the Marshwalk in southern end of Myrtle Beach. The marina here. You got boats, very good restaurants, probably the best eating around. That's you know, makes me happy to say that you can come down here and eat anywhere. Because Myrtle Beach is like a minefield. I mean, 95% of the places I don't suggest eating at in Myrtle Beach. You know, but in the Marshwalk, quite the opposite. I can almost recommend every single one. There's one place, which I feel horrible to say it, but it's called Prosser's or something like that. That's it. I think it's called Prosser's, and you might even have local people tell you to go there. And I'm telling you, I am a foodie that they don't know what they're talking about. There are people who are following for, you know, maybe the history or something like that. It's something they want. They want barbecue, and there is no barbecue in this area, so they just say that that's it. It's horrible. It's horrible barbecue. Everything's out of a can. Everything's out of a can. I mean, it's embarrassing. I mean, honestly, I'm a foodie. It's embarrassing. And I don't say that lightly. I'm being serious. So I do not suggest going to that one. That's the only one in the Marshwalk that I know. I mean, that even, you know, it kind of feels like a fake facade to me for them. So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the Marshwalk. Let me see what we got. We got 22 minutes. I'm going to cut you guys off. Right here, Bovines. Like I told you, Bovines was the beginning of the run. Bovines all the way down to Wicked Tuna. That's the heart of it. You have a few more places on the front end. This is off to the side over, almost like as if the beach was here, but you're off of 17 Business. So it's kind of a little V off of 17 Business. And it comes down, swoops down, and it just slides right by these businesses, and it actually V's right back on the 17. And that's it. So there you go, guys. Tried to give you a quick tour of the Marshwalk. It took 20 minutes, but sorry about that. But gives you a really good, I think I gave you a great little look. Hope it wasn't too shaky for you. But that's it. It's just restaurants, a little Marshwalk, and hope you enjoy it. And if there's any questions you have at all, you can just ask me in the comments, or subscribe if you like Myrtle Beach videos. I try to, you know, just post things that I think tourists might be interested in, because I live here and I can do it for you guys. So thank you very much. Nice talking to you. Bye bye. Myrtle Beach. Bye bye.